I feel rather bad. Yesterday, I'm taking my dog for a walk down the street here, and a guy by the name of Michael, who I don't know, from a bar of soap, stopped, and but he's on a bicycle, and I'd say he's in his 60s if I had to take a wild guess. I think he was, I'd say, I don't know, I'm going to guess 65, somewhere around there. So he's on this off-road bicycle in the main road, and he says, I want to shake your hand. And I think to myself, in the heat of the moment, I'll get down to the chase. I just said to him, well, I don't want to shake yours. And I carry on walking, because my first impression is something's wrong with this guy. He's in his 60s, and not only is he nothing wrong with that, but he's busy wheeling like a teenager, busy wheeling this bicycle in the street there. And he wants to shake my hand, who I don't know, from a bar of soap. So my first two instincts put together, something's not lacquer with this guy, something's not right with this guy. And that's why I just said, no, well, I don't want to greet you, and I carry on walking, because he also looked incredibly similar to somebody who sleeps in the bush up here, who I do know very well. So he gives me a second chance, and he turns around, and as I'm walking past now, and I say, well, I don't want to shake your hand. And he turns around and comes back to me again. No, but I'll see you on YouTube. So heat of the moment, I think, okay, I've just made a big mistake here. No, I look at all your videos. I look at all your videos on YouTube. And he lives like 4 blocks down from me. And man, long story short, that I feel bad about that. Michael and myself have this long, fairly long conversation. Shows me where he stays. So not only did we shake hands, I asked him if I can shake his hand again to apologize. Never ever judge a book by its cover. So but I was convinced it was this guy who lives in the bush further up, who I don't trust one bit. And he actually sells bicycles. Not the bush guy, this Michael. Buys, from what I know, but certainly sells bicycles, trades bicycles. So he was probably just putting that bicycle through its paces, just testing it to see if it goes alright, whether it's giving any problems. There will be a reason why he did it. So yeah, small world. So Michael, if you're watching this, jammer or not, never ever judge a book by its cover. This trail, I don't know if it gets used, goes down to a house actually at the top street of our neighborhood. Now, let me keep quiet. Should we see if we can hear baboons? We might. I heard them earlier. What I'm hoping is that I see some. I want to see baboons. And I really should go for a walk, and not a walk, a jog a little later. Discipline myself within these next 4 weeks, because we're going to be doing Cradle Peak. And to do Cradle Peak, you should be maybe not super fit if you've got enough stamina, but you can make it if you reasonably fit and you've got enough stamina, and you'll definitely make it if you're super fit and you don't have a lot of stamina. You'll still make it. You don't need to know about things like stamina if you're fit. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Where are the baboons? Should we call them? Oh, I can't understand them. They're so naughty. Just when you think they're gone, they're back in the neighborhood. And you're nice and relaxed. Your security gate isn't locked anymore. Please get your foot off that lead. Thank you. And before you know, they're with the whole troop. It's in the neighborhood again. Now, I clearly heard them. All of them up here in the forest. You can hear them from miles away. And but I don't hear them or see them. I don't know if I'm heading in the right direction. I'm fairly convinced I am. Maybe record if I feel like I'm getting a bit closer a little bit later. I'm on my way back, and there's two guys walking on the railway line. Check how he's listening. Now they've obviously turned left clearly into the forest. I'm going to guess and say they're probably looking for baboons as well. They're probably just as hotful for these baboons, just as hotful as I am. So okay, let's go. You can hear them hulle loop op hierdie treinspoor, ou maat. Soos wat hulle nou hier met mening praat op die treinspoor. Jy kan hoor. I couldn't make out what they're talking about. Even though I am Afrikaans. Well, I'm English, but I'm bilingual. And in South Africa, you call the boere. These two real, regte, echte boere, Suid-Afrikaans. Afrikaanse mense, ou maat. Besig om hier met die treinspoor met mening te stap. Ek dink hulle is befok gewees oor iets, maar ek kon nie uitmaak wat nie. So we shall find out exactly what it is. And let's put it this way. They weren't exactly dressed as a hiker or two. I'm not so sure they actually saw me. Interesting experiences when you go for a walk. Maybe it's people that also have time for themselves and who have taken it upon themselves. And quite frankly, I'm for it, because it doesn't help. This fucking municipality employs 4 people, according to Mr. Snyman, which are employed to come and take action, but only once the baboons have already infiltrated the neighborhood. What does that help? That's fucking useless, man. You're supposed to phone them, and they've got 4 people employed to come in and try and pepperball them out here. When they're so widespread amongst all the houses, you catch one on a pepperball gun. Do you think it's going to chase the rest of them and say to the rest of the troop, you must go back to the forest? It's not going to do that. What they need to do is to take those 4 people that they are currently paying with regards to these baboons and bring them here where I am now on this piece of trail and stop these fucking baboons from being able to cross here, either here or on the railway line, which is just on the other side there. This is where you stop them when the troop is relatively close together still. The moment they're into the suburb, they widely spread. They all go pedantic. These 3 scatter towards the left over the walls. Those ones get chased and go to the right hand side walls. You need to stop them here. But I wasn't going to argue with this guy. He's a bit of a friend. If I see him in person one day, I'll try and get it through to him that it does not help giving numbers to dial once the baboons have already broken your flower pots and already posed a threat to your Shih Tzu and already caused you to have to close every single security gate. People are fed up with needing to be on standby and needing to close everything permanently. And when they hear the sound, is the baboons, the whole thing is, there was only one baboon at this stage, and when it was just him, one could maybe live with it. But this is the first year in my 25 odd years here where we've got an entire bloody troop coming in now. And furthermore, this troop has doubled, tripled, quadrupled in size, which doesn't help much. It's huge, this troop. Something needs to be done, man. It sounds very nice when they're barking up here in the forest when you're down at home. They come into your territory and I'm not really very sympathetic because there are over enough pine trees. They feed on pines, they feed on roots. But boy, if they've discovered a vegetable garden, they will go for that vegetable garden and come back time after time after fucking time. Please, municipality, do something, because Cape Nature clearly isn't going to. So can't you please do something? Cape Nature is just useless, and they haven't been they can't say that they haven't been told about it. So how dare they fucking warn us that you're not allowed to do this or do that against the baboons if they're not assisting in taking action. So speaks I. So I am saying, who is a member of Greenpeace. So that should tell you how serious this has become. Anyway, thanks for joining. Thanks for walking along with us. Definitely some other walks coming. I'm not too sure what's going to be happening this weekend. We'll see. But then certainly there's a definite Craddock peak coming, but it's not going to be this weekend nor the weekend after that. That's going to be the highest point of this mountain range, and we're going to be camping at the top. I've done it 10 times, but not camping. I've suggested we just do it in a day like I've done all the other times, but they want to camp. These people are worried. Check here. These people are worried that they're not going to actually be able to make it in one day. So I've suggested, well, okay, they want to camp, I'll go and camp with them. They want me to come with them, I'll go and camp at the top, at the saddle. We'll see how it goes, but that's quite a while to come. Thanks for joining and stay tuned. Come.